So guys, welcome, and this week I'm going off to explore a new fishing spot I've never been to before. It's about 2 hours away. I'm walking there, so I'm about halfway now at the moment, so about another hour to go. So I'm going to pick up filming again when I get to the river, and there's also a little lake there as well, so hopefully if the river doesn't prove fruitful, the lake will. So hopefully this won't be a waste of a 2 hour walk, but hopefully it'll go well. So we'll pick up when we get to the river, guys. Hey guys, so I made it to the river. I have my rod set up behind me there. You can see it. I just have the worm on the hook there at the moment. I'll show you this river. If you give me a second. So this is where I'm fishing today. There's this nice little bit of river here. A friend of mine who actually lives near here told me about this spot. Apparently he's seen his neighbour down fishing here, so he suggested I come check it out. So I'm going to stay here for a while and hopefully we'll get something. It's a very nice looking river, but I've only had my rod cast out for like a minute or two now, so haven't had any nibbles yet. But hopefully if we do, I'll be able to get a few shots of whatever fish, and hopefully we'll get something anyway. So first fish of the day, it's a little perch. He actually foul hooked himself a little bit, so I want to get him back in the water before he dies, because he's already been out for long enough. So just trying to, least stress as possible. There's not really many spots here for me access to drop a fish back into the water. It would be really handy if I actually had a net, but it's something I need to invest in and currently don't have. So I'm gonna cast out again and we'll see what else is here. Hopefully it's not just little perch again. So I'm not sure how well you can see that, but there are these gorgeous, loads of them. There's these gorgeous dragonflies around here. That one's just disappeared, but there's another one over down there, if you can see it. There's loads of these gorgeous dragonflies around. There's blue ones. Oh, that one came back. It's obviously his leaf. But there's blue ones, there's red ones, and there's green ones, and I've seen a few little brown ones, well, big brown ones as well. That one on the leaf there, I can't really get close to it, but it's about 3 inches long, about two inches long. But gorgeous little creatures. It's really nice actually seeing them all flying around out here. So we have another perch, slightly better one. Still not a massive one, but slightly bigger than the other one. So hopefully it won't be just perch we're catching here, but looks like it probably will be. My camera won't focus up. There we go. There's that. Gonna get him back in now. So that's fish 2. So we have perch number 3. You can see that dorsal fin. If you're ever catching perch, remember to pin that down, because that can spike you. It is quite sharp. You can see those spines there, they are quite sharp. But these fish, these are kind of the easy fish to catch. But the bites are starting to pick up now, so this is number 3. Again, another perch, but bigger than the very first one again. So hopefully it'll continue to pick up, and we might eventually get something other than one of these perch. So I decided I caught enough little perch in this spot. It's the only thing that seems to be biting here. So I'm going to explore a bit upriver and work my way up a little bit and see how that goes. Possibly might be some other fish further up. And I wouldn't mind trying to get a pike as well. This isn't really a good spot to try and fish for pike here. Too many plants and stuff for me to snag in, and then the spots where it looks like it might have a pike hanging out I can't even cast into, so I'm just gonna work my way a bit upriver and hopefully might find a spot with some other fish so we can get some other species. So we'll see how that goes. So I moved up the river a tiny bit, and guess what the first fish I caught was? A perch, an even tinier perch. So, whoop, looks like this might be all I'm going to get today. You get to watch me try and grab this guy back out of the ground. So there's nettles here. Stuck myself in a nettle, but we're getting back in now. He's only small, so hopefully a drop from this side will be okay for him. Yeah, he's off there, so I found where there's some fish is just here. This little bend in the river. Again, seems to be perch is the first thing that's taken the bite, but hopefully there's some other stuff here. So we have another really tiny little perch here. This little fella with his dorsal fin, his spiky old dorsal fin. He spiked me once or twice there, taking him off the hook. He was actually hooked pretty well, and you can actually see just inside his mouth there, that was where the hook was through. So it's very, very hard to feel them on the line, even on this light action rod. This is a really light action rod, like I can feel everything on it, and it's really hard to feel these guys biting it. But I'm going to get him back in the water now so he can still survive. We have yet another perch. This guy thankfully is a little bigger than the last two teeny weeny little feckers. So at least that's something that they're starting to get a bit bigger, but still seems to be only perch. But there has to be more than perch here because they're feeding on something. So hopefully we'll eventually get whatever else is here. But at the moment it's just perch. I'm catching these all on earthworms. That's why I'm surprised nothing else is going for them. You know, if I was only using spinners, I'd expect to only be catching these or pike, but the fact that I'm using worms, I should be catching a whole variety of species. But we're going to get this guy back in the water now. So again, it's only a short little drop here, so he's away. So hopefully either the fish will get bigger or we'll find something else. So we finally got something other than the perch. This guy here is a rudd, I think, or a roach. I always get them mixed up, rudd and roach. But yeah, it's not even that bad a size one now. But you can see these guys. You need to use gloves or a towel or something to hold them because they are super slimy, impossible to keep grip on. But I'm gonna get this guy back in the water now because these guys are actually even more delicate than the perch. So try and get him back in as easy as possible. But it all slime on my gloves. Yeah. But yeah, finally got a second species. So same spot I've been catching these little perch here. So finally delighted now. Another one of these guys. This guy actually had foul hooked himself so badly, the hook was like completely down the back of his throat, so I actually just cut the line, broke it, and hopefully he'll be okay. I lost the hook, but it's only a hook, you know. I'm not trying to kill these fish, so right, I'm going to get this guy back now because I can feel he's about to start kicking. Yeah. I feel bad. I think he's okay. He swam off there, so I feel bad for not being able to get the hook out. Again, slimy hands. Alright guys, so we have another perch here, so we're and he's on the floor. We're gonna finish up now. This guy wants to go back in the water. And it's starting to get a bit later now, so I'm gonna head home. So I'm gonna pop this guy back in the water now, and hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'm also gonna stick in a clip of my friend's dog when I pop up to his house, because he's awesome. So I'll introduce him shortly. So last fish of the day. So this is my friend's dog, Dinozo. Dinozo's a big St. Bernard, and he's lovely. Aren't you, Dinozo? Yeah, oh, the big Trudy baby. so we had to put him in the video. Is that right? So, he's Genozo. He's a big boy. And he's only little for a St. Bernard. Aren't you? Yeah? He always looks so sad, but he's a happy dog. Aren't you? Yeah? Yeah? You gonna be in the video? Yeah? Genozo, smile for the camera. Genozo, smile for the camera. No? Okay. Alright guys, well thanks for watching this week. I hope you enjoyed the fishing, and hope you enjoyed seeing Genozo for the couple of seconds. But, we'll see you again next week guys, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I upload every Sunday.